Hi, so I got a request to do a tutorial video on how to put on competition makeup or show makeup. It really depends on what you're allowed to do and what your makeup artist says to do, / your dance teacher or whoever, because really it's different, but I'm going to show you the basics. I've never made a makeup tutorial video before, so bear with me. And I'm not the biggest makeup person. I don't wear makeup on a regular basis. The only reason why I have so much makeup is from dance competitions and shows. And the person who requested it to me asked me if I could make a full-length video without cutting anything, so that's what I'm gonna do. So start with an empty face with no makeup on, and then you get some liquid foundation. I use the True Match, and just make sure it's your skin color. And I like to just dab a bit on my finger and put it under my eye, right there, and rub it in. I don't usually like to use brushes unless it's for blush because it blends in better on the finger. But if you want to use a brush or a sponge, that's okay. So I blend it into my skin under my eyes there. I take some more, and I like to put it in the crease of my nose. Just all around, really. And then you just put it everywhere. Every day. Like, some people do this every day, but I wouldn't suggest it because when you're wearing stage makeup, it's different than everyday makeup. And having all this foundation on you on stage, it's so they can see all your features, and it's to bring everything out on stage rather than not seeing any features. So you put all of these foundation on, and I have a little bit of freckles, but I like to make sure my freckles are gone when I'm wearing stage makeup. Just try to rub it in as best you can. Usually my hair's done first, but I'm not doing my hair today, so yeah. Okay, so after that's done, I like to take my under eye concealer, and it's just that stuff there. It's a natural beige color. And I like to just dab it under my eyes again, just where the bags are. And then just like dab it in. And then I like to take my CoverGirl powder, it's just a little powder brush, and put it on the problem areas. Powder isn't meant to go all over your face, it's just meant for the problem areas, like under your eyes, crease of your nose, wherever you have a little problem. So there's that. The next step is to use some blush. So I just have a regular little blush palette here. Try to get a good color. So I pucker my lips and put it on the bone right here. I usually like to take the two lightest colors and a tiny bit of the dark. Just and there's my little blush. I like to put a tiny bit on my forehead too, my chin, nose, just to even everything out. Okay, so that's what I usually do with my face portion, and now the eyes is the tricky part. Okay, so the eyes really depend on what people say. So the main thing is, the first thing you put on is the eyeshadow, and some places, okay, some places say different colors. Like one time I had to wear brown, another time I had to wear bright blue and pink eyeshadow, which was really gross on me, but right now I'm gonna just stick with my black. I have this New York Color black and white palette. So I take some of the white and I like to put it in the corner. I'm gonna use my finger actually. Put that in the corner. The eyes. In the bottom corner. This brightens up the eye. And you kind of put it along the crease above the eye. And then you take the black, and most places don't use black, but it's what I feel like using today, and it really depends where you are. Some people prefer to use black eyeshadow. There's a little mess up there. See what I mean? I'm not that good with makeup, but I do it a lot. And that mainly happened because I'm not using a mirror. But it's an easy fix. Another way I like to fix makeup if I do that, especially with eyeliner, is you get a Q-tip and you put some saliva on the cotton swab, and you put saliva on the cotton swab, which sounds kind of gross, but then you just you put it where you want to come off, and it comes off on the cotton swab. It's the best way to remove eye makeup. Okay, what next? So I have the eyeshadow on, which I need a bit more. There we go. Okay, so here is my liquid eyeliner, which is my favorite makeup tool to use, but it's the hardest one to use too, so you have to get it perfect. So I have my NYC liquid eyeliner here. And this might be a little tricky using in this video rather than using a mirror, but we'll try this. Oh, this is gonna be hard, okay. Alright, I have to get really close. Try to put a smooth line across from about a quarter of the eye in to the outside. And the part that makes it stand out, at the end you put a little flutter like that. Now the other eye. I tried, okay. So there's the really dark eyes. Liquid eyeliner is hard. You have to make it dry, because sometimes if you open your eyes, the darkness will go into the top of your eyelid, and that's not cool. So after this point, usually I would add some fake eyelashes, but I don't have them with me today. And it depends on where you are. Most people don't have to wear them unless it's at a dance competition, where most people do. See that? My eyeliner is coming off. Okay. See? That's why liquid eyeliner is such a pain, but it's so nice. Just gotta chill like this. And for dance competitions, I used to have to wear sparkles. This is also liquid eyeliner, but it's sparkly. There's silver and gold that I have to wear, and it just goes on top. So I might do that when this dries, just as a little showing of it. And once you do your eyeliner, you can kind of touch up your eyeshadow, just so it's around it. Okay. The last thing I usually do is my lipstick. So I have this awesome color called Temptation. It's amazing, and it tastes kind of like cherries. You know when well, I don't eat my lipstick, but you know when you put it on your lips and it tastes like something? It tastes like cherries. So you put that on. The lipstick is the most important part, I think, because it just shows. It makes you look so noticeable. And I love my lipstick so much. So there's the basis of stage makeup. And it's not too much of a difference. So if you want to, you can add more or less. But here's my sparkles that I told you I would show you. You just put it on top. And it kind of gives a little finishing touch on the eyes. You just put this at the top of your eyelid or eyebrows or eye something on the top of your eyelashes. And I like to use my mascara last. And as I put on mascara, I kind of curl it. getting ready for a show or a dance competition, doing my makeup is my favorite part. Because the face is so, it's like you're making art, you know? The face is a palette. Even though right now, my face is kind of not working with me, but like it's all smudgy and stuff. Oh, how did that happen? But yeah, look at the side of my face. And that is the basis of my competition makeup that I wear and my stage makeup. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.